how do you bring fun into veterinary medicine? I just so deeply want to keep our profession fun and come back to that at the end of the day. So we can be doing it for a really long time.
Yes, I love that. Bring the fun back into vet medicine. You know, I think about shifts that I've done in the ER, which of course is one of the most stressful places to work. I feel like, you know, it's very unpredictable. Things are always changing. It's not within our control for the most part. And it can be easy to get wrapped up in, you know, the moment to moment stress and whatnot of what might be happening. So if we can take breaks and have some element of fun put into those breaks, I'm thinking back to a few emergency shifts where, you know, we had a dance break, right?
So
I
love that.
Now with technology, of course, there's all these games, and these are the, you know, Gen Zers and millennials that are showing me these things. But, you know, they would bring up a dance game on their phone, and so we would have to copy the steps. And, you know, if you ask enough people, you'll find video of me attempting this somewhere at a practice. But, you know, trying to do these dance moves, or we would do like push-up competitions where it's like who could do the most push-ups.
Yes. Some movement in there, some exercise.
Yes. Finding a fun video to laugh at, telling a funny joke, creating a fun reel, just something to, yes, bring that levity back into the work that we do. Ideally, like you said, if we can insert physical movement into it as well, that's the well-being advocate in me speaking, but also just some degree of humor and connection, right? It's so important to feel connected to the people we work with, to the people we work for. And so that connection is really a predictor of well-being as well. So a lot of these fun activities, we can do them together. And so why not?
And stay connected to the people that we work with every day. It means so much. How do we keep veterinary medicine fun, Dr. Roark?
You know, the simplest answer is to say that you have to set out to find it, right? Life is what you focus on. And I really believe that. Like the things that you pay attention to, they will define your life. And if you focus on things that make you anxious and afraid, then your life will be full of anxiety and fear. And if you focus on loss and hardship, then your life will be defined by loss and hardship. If you focus on things that make you optimistic, then your life will be one of optimism. If you focus on the relationships that you have with the people that come into the practice or the people you work with, then your life will be one of relationships. And I truly believe that that's kind of how all of this works. I focus on finding the things in practice that make me laugh. Like I look for things that are funny. I actually started writing. I started doing social media back in the day at the very beginning because I like to share humor, I like to share stories, and I like to share jokes. And how that helped me was I was looking for these things. I started looking for the things that would make me chuckle or that I thought were funny. And as a result, my days were defined and full of things that were fun and funny.
So you didn't wait for it to come to you. You looked proactively.
You have to look for it. I mean, you have to actually look for it. But it's funny, you know, we develop a search image, like with anything. It's what are you looking for? What does a successful search mean? And for me, a successful search is something that makes me chuckle, or something that makes me laugh, or something that makes me smile, something that makes me feel like this is worth doing.
Is there something that you do on a day-to-day basis or every once in a while to keep fun in your practice?
Yeah, I grew up with a brother who was very funny. And so I think in a family that's always been very funny and finding humor in things. So I think for us as a practice and things that I've done is trying to build those relationships and have fun like throughout the day of like doing little things that make you fun. Like for us this week, like we do things that remind us of like kind of tapping into that inner child. Like for Thanksgiving, we color little turkeys and we put them up on the wall of things we're thankful for. And so getting to read all those, I think for me personally, reminding myself that this is my dream job and I am so thankful and like just blessed to be a veterinarian. Like it's amazing that I get to do this. It's like I have to pinch myself sometimes because I'm like, this is so cool. Getting to remind myself of that happiness and joy is how I keep it fun. And being honest and authentic with owners and joking around is always, I mean, we all know that is always great. So I think that's how we kind of keep it fun.
Yeah, laughter is part of our
Yeah,
health. It's
exactly.
so important. And
Yeah.
I like what you said about like remembering this is our dream job.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, we worked so hard to get here. Like, let's step back and not let, you know, one thing that didn't go right just cloud that.
Yeah.
Like, be excited about that. Is there